The Cursed Pumpkin. It was a cold October night, with the wind carrying whispers through the trees of the forest near the village of Hollow Creek. Marta, a young woman known for her insatiable curiosity, decided to explore the forgotten trail everyone avoided. The village had a sinister legend about a cursed object that appeared only on Halloween nights, a carved pumpkin with a pulsating glow in its eyes. Upon reaching a clearing, Marta saw something illuminating the ground. There it was, the pumpkin, emitting an orange glow and surrounded by dense mist. As she touched it, a chill ran down her spine, and the air around her seemed to vibrate. A chilling whisper echoed, "You shouldn't be here." Marta brought the pumpkin home, ignoring the ominous warning. In her small kitchen, she placed it on the table and noticed strange marks carved into its surface. They resembled ancient runes, faintly pulsating. During the night, strange sounds began, soft footsteps in the hallway, a low, hoarse laugh. The pumpkin, now in the center of the room, seemed to have shifted its position. However, Marta dismissed it all as her imagination. But as she tried to sleep, she heard a knock on her bedroom door. Upon opening it, no one was there, only a note in trembling letters, "It has chosen you." The next morning, Marta began having disturbing visions. While walking through the village, flashes of disfigured faces and whispers of unknown voices overwhelmed her mind. The pumpkin seemed increasingly alive, its eyes glowing unsettlingly. She sought answers from the village elder, who revealed the truth: the cursed pumpkin was a portal. Those who found it became marked by a supernatural force. Marta was now connected to the pumpkin, but the elder warned that no one had ever survived the curse. Frightened yet intrigued, Marta began investigating previous victims. She visited the village's abandoned library and found records of disappearances linked to the pumpkin. One diary caught her attention. "It knows your fears, it feeds on your soul." Photos showed people with hollow eyes and frozen smiles. On the final page, a dire warning: "Run while you can." As she turned around, she realized she was being watched. A tall, distorted shadow moved among the shelves. Back home, Marta tried to dispose of the pumpkin. She carried it to the forest and threw it into a stream, but upon returning home, she found it once again on her table, its runes glowing brighter. That night, shadows began forming on the walls of her room. A tall, distorted figure emerged, its eyes reflecting the same glow as the pumpkin. The figure whispered into her mind, "You cannot escape. The sacrifice is inevitable." Marta woke up screaming, only to find markings on her arms resembling the runes on the pumpkin. Marta's ordeal began drawing the villagers' attention. They reported unexplained phenomena: crops withering instantly, animals disappearing, and screams echoing at night. Isolated and feared, Marta grew desperate. She sought help from the only remaining source of hope, a witch who lived in a forest cabin, known for dealing with curses. The witch confirmed that the pumpkin was a vessel for an ancient, hungry entity. The only way to break the curse was to perform a forbidden ritual, but the cost would be steep. Either Marta destroyed her own soul, or she condemned the entire village. Marta hesitated, but the shadows around her grew more aggressive. Time was running out, and the choice seemed impossible. On the night of the ritual, Marta prepared the ingredients the witch had prescribed: black candles, human ashes, and the blood of the one chosen by the pumpkin. However, the entity appeared in its full form, interrupting the ritual. "Do you think you can stop me? I am eternal." Marta was thrown against the wall as visions of an infinite void consumed her. Marta made her choice. To save the village, she decided to offer her soul. With a ritual knife, she cut her palm and recited the ancient words. The pumpkin began to crack, releasing a dark energy that enveloped Marta. In her final moments, she saw the shadows vanish, but at a great cost. Her body fell lifeless to the ground. The village was saved, but Marta had vanished forever. A few days later, the village seemed to return to peace. The sky, once perpetually covered in thick mist, now sparkled with stars, and the wind carried only the sound of the trees. But in the clearing where Marta had first found the pumpkin, something strange happened. A hunter, searching for a shortcut, claimed to see an orange glow pulsing among the shadows. Curious, he approached and found a new pumpkin, with the same runes etched on its surface. At the center of the pumpkin was something even more terrifying, Marta's reflection, smiling, as if she were alive. The whispers returned to echo through the forest. Will you be next? Or is it just a coincidence? The villagers were divided. Some believed Marta had sacrificed herself to save them, while others suspected she had become part of the curse. When questioned, the witch simply smiled enigmatically and murmured, "The cycle never ends. Do you really think it's over? And you? If you found something like this, would you dare to touch it? Or would you be the next to disappear? After all, who can truly say what happened?"